sun begins to creep over the horizon. The nun unlocks the door and wakes up the boys. Most of the kids rise before the door opens. They also know that they don't have much time to clean up before they head out for the day.
Rise, children. You all have 20 minutes to prepare before your chores.
The kids jump out of bed for fear of what the nun would do to them. Umqui is still in bed. Peter notices Umqui still between his sheets. He goes to wake him up. Hey, new kid, wake up. You want to get us all in trouble here? Umqui wakes up, unaware of the time of day. Huh? Hey, come on. The sun's not even out yet. Trust me, you want to get out of bed now. This one here, she's really mean. You don't want her catching you sleeping in. Umqui glances over to see the nun already picking on one kid.
You filthy little creature. You wet the bed again. You want to act like an animal? Maybe I should treat you like one. Clean up this mess at once.
The nun pushes the kid onto the wet bed.
Pick it up now, you dirty boy.
She looks up at everyone else.
What? Get in line now to do your chores.
All the kids line up. Umqui looks in disbelief at what just happened. He glares at the nun. Blessed is he who serves the Lord. Kids are working in the field. Peter keeps close to Umqui. Off the res for a day and you already forgot how to greet a friend. Name's Muin. What's yours? Umqui saw. Oh yeah? So what did they name you? I think they called me David. Well, at least they didn't call you Joseph. You know how many we got named that already? Last I counted, it was 15. Ever confusing. I think you're the third David, so consider yourself lucky. Oh yeah, they called me Peter. It's like they ran out of ideas for names or something. Umqui has a hunger pain. When do we get to eat? I'm so hungry. How do they expect us to do anything on an empty stomach? You get used to it. It's not like home. By the way, where are you from anyway? Umqui looks around and gets a sense of where he is. He points with his lips to the east. Over there. Oh yeah? Then you must be close to the Great River. Good salmon up there. Umqui nods in agreement. Lord, we ask you to bless this offering you have given us. Well, this is nothing like the loose skin again, but it could be worse. At least it's fresh today. Umqui is shifting through his oatmeal with his spoon. Peter takes a mouthful. Umqui takes a spoon and forces it down. Is this some kind of joke? How can you eat this? I don't even think my dog would eat it. He would if it was the only thing to eat. You better finish it up, though. It's a long time before lunch. Umqui forces more of the awful meal down. Each scoop he takes, he gets more focused. So what's on your mind anyway? Umqui is silent. He looks around and only notices the boys in the mess hall. Yeah, you're not the only one forcing it down. Don't play dumb with me. What's up? I know the food is bad, but it doesn't make you mute. Where are all the girls? Girls, eh? Yeah, they don't stay with us. Nuns told us it wasn't God's will or something. Already looking for a sweetie? No. My sister. I need to see her. Oh yeah. I don't know what to tell you. We barely see girls around here, but we know they're here. We see them in passing sometimes. A nun rings a huge bell. The children are steered towards their classes like cattle. Like clockwork, the nuns send the kids off to their classes and check them off on a clipboard. Pete, I need to know where she is. If you get caught, just tell me where. Peter points with his lips to the direction Umqui should be heading. Umqui looks around and waits for the nun to check him off the clipboard. He makes a mad dash towards an empty hall. He peers over the corner of the hall to go to another wing of the school. He glances into a classroom to see the kids sitting at their desks, staring at a blackboard. No sign of Maul. He peers into another class and sees a nun smack a girl's hand with a stick. The kids are petrified. He flinches with every hit. He scans the room for Maul. He sees her staring at the girl getting disciplined. He wants to burst in and grab her, but holds back. Feeling powerless to communicate with his sister, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a sharp-edged rock. He etches a little symbol into the side of the wall for Maul to discover, hopefully. He hears creaking steps. He finishes the coded message. He can hear the creaking footsteps getting closer. He sneaks off just as the nun turns the corner. Umqui hides against the wall. He peers across the corner to see it's the same nun that did the roll call. She's making her pass in the halls when she notices the marking.
You little beast, defacing the Lord's school.
Umqui sneaks away down the corridor and tries to make his way down a stairwell when he walks into a classroom door just open. The unsuspecting teacher looks down to see Umqui try and get back up.
Hold on to that, miscreant.
The teacher grabs Umqui until the nun reaches him. He tries to struggle free, but the teacher only tightens up her grip on him. The nun takes a hold of him.
We have special places for those who do not follow the Lord's ways.
Umqui is dragged by the arm past the boarding rooms to an isolated part of the boys' wing. The nun pulls out a key and unlocks a door. There is but a small window to let some light in, a cross above a place to kneel, and a mat to sleep on. Umqui is tossed into the room.
Pray for the Lord's forgiveness, you evil little child.
The door closes and is locked. Umqui stares at the cross defiantly. Time passes and Umqui can only think of his sister, hoping that she got the message and hoping she is safe. His thoughts consume him. I've failed you, Father. I could not protect my sister. This place is not safe for any of us. They want to erase us. They tried to take my name away, but I will never let them. There is no room for us anymore. I've seen things you could not imagine. Images run through his mind of what might happen to his sister. He sees her with a blank look on her face.
Why couldn't you protect me?
He couldn't answer her. He beats his fist on the wall, and tears rush down his face. He looks at the cross. You can't have her. Umqui is now out of isolation.
Have you prayed for the Lord's forgiveness?
Umqui comes out stoic. He glares up at her and nods. He is escorted back to the sleeping quarters. He passes by the class where he left the symbol and notices another symbol under it, meaning his sister saw the message. He doesn't give away his reaction to the message. The next day at lunch, Peter seeks out Umqui. You're alive! You okay? I've been looking for you. Umqui stares outside to the clearing. Umqui, talk to me, bud. Umqui looks over to Peter. I have to get my sister out of here. Peter sees the determination in his eyes. Well, what have you got in mind? I'm in. It has to be before the first snow. That doesn't leave much. It has to be before the first snow. Yeah, okay. Peter looks around to see if anyone can see them. He sees the head priest at the head table with 3 nuns, but they're not paying any attention to them. So what's your bright idea? We leave during the night when the moon is full. The moon will give us the light we need. That's not... It's not for another 2 weeks. Umqui looks concerned. What's wrong? That doesn't sound too good. What? The cough? It's nothing. It was worse a couple of days ago. Feeling way better now. So you haven't said how we're going to get out of here. Well, we're going to have to wait till everyone is sleeping. And then sneak out of our room, get my sister, and get out of here. Peter shows his disbelief. That almost sounds too easy. Assuming we don't get caught. After what you did, they've got people working the hallways now. It'll work.
Students, collect your things. It's time for class.
The nun glares at Umqui as the students line up.
God may have forgiven you, but it doesn't mean we're not going to keep an extra eye on you.
See? The students are lined up against the wall waiting for the previous class to finish. Umqui checks to see if anyone notices him. He sees the nun staring at him. He pulls the rock out of his pocket without making much movement. without looking